After all the injuries, after the slow starts, after the terrible defensive play, after the terrible offensive play, the Commanders still have a chance to turn it all around. Because if we're planning on doing just that, it starts this Sunday night versus the Seattle Seahawks. Commanders family, it's now or never. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Everything Commanders with your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hail to the Commanders.
Okay, Commanders family, before we get into this video, if you will, do your boy a favor. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into this video. What's good, Commanders family? Welcome to another episode of Everything Commanders. Of course, I'm your host, Dream Team Buddha. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And to those of you that celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween. The Washington Commanders have a huge game this Sunday night versus the Seattle Seahawks. Whatever it's going to take to get it done, we need to make sure that we do just that. Because this is it. This is the last chance at making this season something and turning things around and getting back on track. Because if we don't do it now, we ain't going to ever do it. We might as well pack it up. We currently sit at 3-5 on the season. Season on life support. Injuries everywhere. Terry McLaurin hurt again. Jayden can't stay healthy. Noah Brown, you already know he out. So many people on IR. We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. Now, I will say, Monday night game versus the Kansas City Chiefs, the first half was phenomenal. Outside of the offense not being able to get into the end zone, but it was no Jayden Daniels. Marcus Mariota played well, though. Had it not been for the mishaps we had early on, we could have had our foots on their neck. We already knew playing against the Kansas City Chiefs that we had to be mistake-free and be damn near perfect to beat those guys, because they are one of them teams that considered a great team. However, we lost that game 28-7. This Sunday, we faced another great team in the Seattle Seahawks. They got a wide receiver right now that's looking like the best wide receiver in the NFL. That goes by the name of Jackson Smith-Njigba. You all know our defense struggles with number one receivers and tight ends who can stretch the field. This will not be easy at all. But I'm optimistic. Because it seems we got the old Marshawn back. The Marshawn that we traded for. And not the Marshawn that we've been getting up until the Chiefs game. Now, I'm not saying put Marshawn Lattimore on Jackson Smith-Njigba, because that'd be a lot to ask for that young man. But what I will say is this. The defense as a whole in the secondary played their asses off against the Chiefs in the first half. And what you saw was a cause and effect of the offense not getting going. The defense can't hold but so long. Soon the dam will be overran by some water. Can't hold for too long. We didn't play complimentary football in that game. Now, getting Jayden Daniels back, hopefully it makes a difference. And that's not to say that Marcus Mariota did not play the way he should have played. We just couldn't get it done. But here we are. No Terry McLaurin yet again. And it seems like every time Terry McLaurin does something to show us the reason why he deserved every penny of that contract extension, he also shows us that the age could be a factor. Because he caught the big pass in the Las Vegas Raiders game. And also, he caught the big pass up the sideline versus the Kansas City Chiefs. But on both of those plays, both of those phenomenal catches, when they had to be had, he injured himself. And then he tweaked that same injury. We can't win for lose. Now, we don't got no Terry McLaurin for this game. We got Debo. We got Jalen Lane, Luke McCaffrey, who looked good last week. We got to figure this thing out. I can tell you one thing that we are missing. Yeah, I know. Yep, you guessed it right. The run game. I don't know where the hell the run game been, but for the last 3 weeks, I ain't seen you in a while, boy. Where you been at, boy? I know a lot of y'all keep saying we should have kept Brian Robinson Jr. I don't think it's just a Brian Robinson Jr. Issue. Brian Robinson Jr., yes, he's nice. He's a nice power back. But I don't think Brian Robinson Jr. would have had success either. It's not on Bill Kronsky-Merritt. It's the offensive identity. That's the issue. They're not creating those same lanes that they were creating early on in the season when we had a top 3 offensive rushing offense. When Bill was averaging the most yards per carry. We ain't seeing that right now. You know why? It's a lot of things to take into consideration. Not having all your wide receivers. Not having your starting quarterback every week. Ups and downs, rounds and rounds, and in-betweens. Every week is something new. I'm praying that we can just get it all together this Sunday night. At Northwest Stadium. The stadium should be jumping. We rocking the Super Bowl era jerseys. Hopefully, we can play up to that Super Bowl level. And we can get that same defense that we had in the first half versus the Chiefs in this game here. Because we're going to need it. We're going to need another Marshawn Lattimore pick. We're going to need another Bobby Wagner pick. We're going to need some fumbles to be forced. We just need to recover them. But I like what I saw. Did you see Jordan McGee out there? Sideline to sideline. Involved in every tackle. He is a guy that will help this defense get to the next level. The energy he brings to the defense. He's very decisive. His instincts are great. He's a young player. The time is now. Can't forget about Tyler Owens. Out there covering those tight ends. See, that Travis Kelce didn't have a big game. He just had a big gain on that one play. And that's just because of Patrick Mahomes and him been on the same page forever. We set the blitz. Travis Kelce was supposed to be blocking. But because we couldn't get home, Travis Kelce seeped up the sideline. Boom, 50 yards. He didn't have a good game. It's just that they've been doing it for so long. That's all. Defense fell asleep on that play. But what I will tell you is this. I'm excited about the young guys on the defense. And it's been a minute since I could say that. I'm excited for Jeremy Reeves. The boy making play after play. Play after play. I like what I see on the defense. But what I will say is this. You can't continue to stress the defense out That's just like vice versa. You can't continue to stress the offense out because the defense don't want to complement the offense. The offense can put up points, but they can't stop the other team from scoring. You got to play complementary football. Got to. Special teams been lights out this year. They the only ones been consistent. Jayden Daniels look like he's ready to come back. It looked like he won't even have a brace on his knee. Maybe we'll get the Rookie of the Year Jayden Daniels this Sunday night. I don't know, but I know on Sunday nights we've been looking terrible. Hopefully we can turn that around this Sunday night. The injury report looking long, as usual. Ain't nothing changed with it. The thing that sticks out to me the most is Jayden Newton and Laremy Tunsil. Jayden hasn't practiced yet this week. Hopefully he'll practice today. And Laremy Tunsil didn't practice on Wednesday, but he was limited on Thursday. And you know Jayden Daniels was full both days. And hopefully he's full all the way up into the game. Anytime Adam Schefter is reporting about 9 times out of 10 he'll be playing, he's going to be playing. Help is on the way, but how long is the help going to stay? We just got Terry and Debo back on the field last week and had no Jayden. Nick Jabala put up a post showing each week who we had. We had Terry McLaurin, Debo Samuels, and Jayden Daniels for the first 2 weeks. Then after that, Jayden went down. When Jayden went down for 2 weeks, you had Terry McLaurin, Debo Samuel, and Marcus Mariota for week 3. Terry McLaurin got hurt in week 3. So then, in the Falcons game, you had Debo Samuels and Marcus Mariota. Then week 4 comes in the Chargers game. Jayden makes a return. Still no Terry, but you got Debo and Jayden. The following week against the Chicago Bears, if I'm not mistaken, we had Debo Samuel who had a heel injury, and he wasn't himself with Jayden Daniels. We should have won that game. But Jayden fumbled the ball on the last drive to attempt to close the game out. We played poorly that game. It was no way we should have still been in it. But we was in it. Regardless of the missed tackle that Quan Martin had on the sideline against DeAndre Swift that took him to the house for 50 yards. Regardless of what, when it all came down to it, we had a chance to win the game, and we fumbled the game away. And we only had Debo, a half injured up Debo with Jayden Daniels. Then the Cowboys game. Here we go. Terry McLaurin looked like he was going to come back. But no, Terry McLaurin did not come back. No Debo. Debo couldn't even play. We had Jayden by himself. He goes down. Whoop did he do? Here we go. He goes down. The following week, here we go. Against the Chiefs. Monday night game, an extra day to rest. And in comes Terry McLaurin. Welcome back, my boy. Debo Samuels. But guess what? No Jayden Daniels. We couldn't win for lose. We lose that game. And we lose Terry. Insert back in this Sunday night Debo Samuel and Jayden Daniels. No Terry. I'm praying that we can get all 3 of those guys on the field at the same time. Now, I know that they're not the entire offense, but those 3 guys matter to this offense so much. So much. I would love to see those guys on the field all together for once and for all. To make this run to get to the playoffs, if we're going to do that. Or not. We shall see. We shall see. But I want to do a breakdown and go over the game plan for the Seattle Seahawks, but I'm going to do it in a live video. I'm going to go live probably tomorrow, most likely tomorrow on Saturday. I'll go live. We're going to kick it, hang out, do a live, and we're going to break down the keys to the game in order to get the W versus the Seattle Seahawks, because we got to do it now. It's now or never. It's now or never. We lose this game and we fall to 3-6. Then we play against the Detroit Lions. We could be 3-7. Now, mathematically, technically, we wouldn't be out of it. But come on, we would have to win every game to close out the season. Every game. Listen to me, y'all. If we're going to make something shake, it got to be this game. You want it to be the Detroit game? Who looking for revenge? We got to get this game versus Seattle Seahawks. No matter what it takes, we must win Sunday night or the season's over. Or you're going to need Jesus to come suit up and play with you to beat those Lions. We shall see. Only time will tell. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Hit like on this video. Help me get into the algorithm. I appreciate all the love and support you guys been giving to me. And I pray that you all continue to rock out with your boy. I love y'all like y'all love me. Commanders family, we in this thing to the end. Regardless, win, loss, draw, we going to be in this thing to the end. That's going to do it for your boy. Before I go, long live my brother Rico. May he rest in peace. I love you, brother. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Let's get it. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Commanders, we out.